Mackenzie Gore, you are a Texas Ranger. Now, the Rangers are in rotation. I'm kind of messing with it. Mackenzie Gore has some strikeout stuff. Yes, he has some second half concerns, but the Texas Rangers, I'm not going to lie, I kind of do like this rotation. And especially you saw from Jack Leiter at the end of last season. Jacob DeGrom, big thing with him if he can stay healthy. Ethan Evaldi, again, big thing with him if he can stay healthy. Mackenzie Gore, that was a little bit of injury concerns. Jack Leiter, a little bit of injury concerns as well. They also have Jacob Latz, potentially Kumar Rocker as well. Very interesting team for sure. Now, what are the Texas Rangers getting back for somebody like Mackenzie Gore? They're getting a 5-for-1, it's 5 prospects from the Texas Rangers system is headed to the Nationals now. Nationals fans, or not Nationals, Rangers fans, let me know. Because I'm all right when it comes to prospects. Not knowing everybody and things of that nature as well. According to MLB Pipeline, y'all have one single top 100 prospect. And that wasn't what was included in the trade. That was Sebastian Walcott, who I think, especially with the Marcus Semien trade to the Mets, can be their infielder down the line as well. But he's still relatively young. So for Mackenzie Gore, the Nationals are getting, in order of prospects according to the MLB Pipeline, Gavin Fiend, who was the 12th overall pick in the 2025 MLB draft. They're also getting back Alejandro Rosario, who was 12th, who was 6th, my fault, in the Rangers prospect system. They're also getting back Fitzgerald. Now that is Devin Fitzgerald. He's their 12th ranked prospect. Also getting back Yermi Cabrera, and also who was a 16th ranked prospect, and also Ortiz, who is Abimelech Ortiz. Again, if I butcher that, let me know. Abimelech Ortiz, who is the 18th ranked prospect in the Rangers system. Let's start off. Again, going to Mackenzie Gore, then we'll get back into the prospect. Mackenzie Gore, what are the Rangers getting back in Mackenzie Gore? They're getting a very high level pitcher, could actually be a 2, maybe a 2-3, but maybe can get to that ice level potential just because he has swing and miss stuff, but he does have a ton of hard hit concerns. Average exit velocity, 19th percentile. Barrel percentage, 14th percentile. Hard hit percentage, 20th percentile. He's even in ground ball percentage, he's 38.5%. He allows a lot of damage contact. Throws his fastball about 50% of the time. Curveball, 24% of the time. Slider, about 12%. Changeup, over 10% of the time. And cutter, about close to 5% of the time as well. The thing with him, he has swing and miss stuff. Curveball, 35.7% whiff rate. Slider, 40.5. Changeup, 47.2. And cutter, 40.9. So the swing and miss is there. It's just turning that swing and miss into furthermore strikeouts. And also not turning those pitches into home runs and barrels and things of that nature as well. Because this season he had a 27.2% strikeout rate, a 29.7% whiff rate, and a 29.9% chase rate. And I believe it was a first half All-Star as well. He throws the fastball about 95%, not about 95%, but about at 95 miles an hour. Now, he's coming off of a season in which he had a 4.17 ERA, made 30 starts, 159.2 innings, and had 185 strikeouts for a 1.35 whip. Expected ERA was at 4.33, so they said he got decently unlucky. He got decently lucky. Walk percentage, 9.3%. There's definitely a couple things you got to fine tune, but Mackenzie Gore is obviously involved in the Juan Soto trade, with Juan Soto going to the Padres. He was the 3rd overall pick. Gore, that is, he's 26 years old. He has 2 years left to control, and now he's headed to the Texas Rangers with a very formidable lineup. Again, a lot of it is depending on if they can stay healthy, but why not? Next to the Rangers, I want to see them go out and get a bat. They definitely could use the bat, to be quite frank. Brandon Nimmo, cool. Wyatt Langford, cool. Corey Seager, cool. Jock Peterson, he has to bounce back, right? He can't be that bad of a hitter. Jake Burger has to bounce back, right? He's not that bad of a hitter. Evan Carter, I'll never give up on him. Josh Young, he definitely took a step back last season, but could be a lot worse than Josh Young. Josh Smith, now probably in the everyday role. Let's see what he's made of. He's spot started a little bit. Now let's see him for a full 162. Let's see what he's really made of. Then Danny Jansen and Cal Higashioka probably just spent time at catcher. Jansen to have at Ron Rose presented to start. Higgy took a step back offensively last season off the bench. You still have Ezekiel Duran, who also got a Joey Gallo trade with Josh Smith, Sam Haggerty, and also Michael Hellman as well. And then the bullpen right now, they have Robert Garcia, Chris Martin, Cole Winn, Jacob Junis, Alexis Diaz, Alexander, Josh Spores, and Carter Baumler as well, with Cody Bradford currently being injured. So interested to see how that all goes down. So we got past Gore again, 2-3, maybe down the line can be an ace level pitcher. Needs to work on that, allowing a lot of hard contact, a lot of damage contact. But yeah, the swing and miss, the chase, the whiff, it's all there. That's yeah. As a guy that loves like strikeout percentage, things like that, yeah, that's top tier. He also struggled, like I mentioned, on in the second half of the season, where in the first half he looks amazing. He was having an all-star season. He was an all-star, 110 innings, 3.02 ERA, and then the second half comes on crashing down. 49.1 innings, 6.75 ERA. Missed a good chunk of the second half of the season. But obviously they believe in him to be able to trade five top 20 prospects, even though neither of them, according to MLB Pipeline, were top 100 guys, and neither of these guys as well. For not just baseball guys like myself, actually listen to him right now as I'm recording this. Neither of these 5 prospects were in the just baseball top 100 prospects as well. So my dog Arm, and they do good work over there, but none of these guys were in there. Now the one guy is Gavin Fiend. Like he's a guy like 12th overall pick this past season. Like he can be like one of the guys that be like, damn, if I Gavin Fiend. But again, the prospect a lottery tickets at the end of the day. But let's go ahead and talk about these lottery tickets. Let me go ahead and engage myself on these well, because again, I'm not a big prospect guy. Let's see, Gavin Fiend, shortstop, 18 years old, ETAs in 2029. In single A, he hit 220 with a 608 OPS. Okay. The next guy they got, Alejandro Rosario, who is 24 years old. He's a right-handed pitcher, 6'1", 182. Let's see. So he debuted last season. Yep. Oh, no, Alejandro Rosario. Oh, yeah, I believe Alejandro Rosario had an injury last season. Alejandro Rosario, injury. He did not pitch in 2025. He has not pitched in 2024. Apparently, he had an elbow injury. Okay, so that's something to monitor. Okay. Finally got surgery at some point in the last few weeks, months, and he'll be out. Okay. Yeah, it looks like he prolonged his surgery, and okay then. All right. So that's Alejandro Rosario. Last time we saw him, he was in high A with a 2.4 ERA. He had 60 strikeouts in 41.1 innings. Wow. Okay then. That's very promising. That's very promising. The next guy I want to get into is Devin Fitzgerald, who is an infielder, 20 years old, 5'10", 185. Let's go ahead and see about him. Devin Fitzgerald. So last year in A-ball, he had 250 in 10 games with a 723 OPS, dominated rookie ball with a 965 OPS and a 318 batting average. Looks like he has much power, though. I'm not sure. I don't want to talk out of my you-know-what, but in all last season, in 139 at-bats, he had 6 home runs, 7 doubles, no triples, so interesting for sure. Yeah, so that's Devin Fitzgerald. The next guy is Yermi Cabrera is a 20-year-old outfielder currently in single A. He's 5'11", 155. He's a left-handed outfielder. Last year, he was in single A. He had 256 with a 730 OPS. Okay. 8 home runs in 102 games. 52 runs batted in. 52 walks. 43 stolen bases. Sheesh. Right there, brother. Let's see. So that was that. And I think the last one is Abimelech. If that, yeah. So I got the 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So the last one is Abimelech Ortiz, who's a first baseman as outfielder. He is 23 years old, 5'10". Let's talk about Abimelech Ortiz. Abimelech Ortiz last season in Triple A. Also have probably a write-up on this as well on Stadium Rant. 283 with a 953 OPS. He hit 9 home runs and 33 RBIs. What is it with these guys? These guys just have a lot of power. Actually, no, my bad. Abimelech had 25 home runs last season. He just had 16 of those came in Double A, and 9 of those came in Triple A. My fault, Abimelech Ortiz, but yeah, looks like non-top 100 prospects, but a couple intriguing guys. Speedy outfielder, right-hander coming off Tommy John, whatever elbow injury, but he has some really good strikeout stuff. For Mackenzie Gore, 2 years left. What's his name? Joe Taboni, new president of baseball operations in Texas. I think he's cooking, man. I think he's absolutely cooking, to be honest. I like Mackenzie Gore. Don't love him. He has good stuff. Strikeout with chase, but, he has command and hard hit percentage issues. But Rangers rotation is looking pretty good, making a win now move. Why not let it fly? Solid deal, in my opinion, for both sides.